Well, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be talking about our tiny houseboat, but rather about trying to fix a Torqeedo electric outboard. As some of you may know, we have another boat in Mexico, in Guaymas, sailboat, and about 3 years ago we bought an electric Torqeedo outboard for our dinghy, and we thought it was a good choice, very easy to use. Janet could start by pushing a button, no more pulling or anything like that, and we got it, it was used, we got it from American and ended up paying about 2,000 Canadian for it. This is a 3 horsepower T1003, I believe it is, and it was fine until last year, and the propeller hit an underwater object, rock probably or something, and broke the shear pin. Okay, replaced that with a piece of drill bit because we couldn't get any shear pins, and went okay for a couple of weeks, and then we got an E45 error, which meant something went wrong with one of the circuit boards, either down in the motor area or up in the battery area, didn't know which. And being in Mexico, the only repair was Mexico City, which was over 1,000 miles away. So this year we brought it back, took it to an outfit in Guelph. They diagnosed the problem as the printed circuit board in the motor having had a short, probably caused by hitting something which caused a spike in the voltage and eventually caused a short in that circuit board, and it would be about $1,000 to fix it. Anyways, paid for the diagnostics and decided, well, maybe have a look at it myself. So anyway, after looking at the Torqeedo site for parts, which is very detailed, I'll put a link for that down in the description, we decided, well, let's order the printed circuit board and see if we replace it. And by carefully looking at the diagrams, you can pretty much see how things went together. So anyways, I'm going to do that today. We'll take out the circuit board. I've ordered the new one, which ended up was excuse me, about $320 US, which turned out to be about 400 and something Canadian, plus delivery, which was only $25 according to Torqeedo, but they delivered with the UPS, and of course they charge a lot for their brokerage fees, which is another 161 bucks. So altogether something 550 bucks to have the thing done, about half the price of having it done by somebody who knew what they were doing. Well, we'll see how I get along. So, first thing we have to do is, take off the prop, which is not very difficult. It needs it's all metric of course, so it needs a 17 millimeter wrench, and we'll just take that off. That's really easy. Okay, prop is off. Problem was just my little drill bit, which I used as a shear pin. Now there's prop, nut, washer, put that aside, another washer. Okay, so that's off. Now 4 screws here, they're the T15, so take those off. Put that aside. Okay, don't want to lose anything. So I put it back together and see. Okay, this comes off. Alright, so that came off fairly easily. Now we've got, this is the little gearbox. It again has four bolts on it, and looking at it, underneath it, when you look at the diagram, the part of the motor goes into here, into the gear, into the gears, and there's a little retaining ring underneath there. So in order to get, I'm pretty sure in order to get the motor part off, we have to get that little retaining ring off. So again, this is looks like again yeah, Allen key, same size as the other one. They're a little tougher to get off, but okay, they're working. It's coming. Okay, so get these off, and then we'll see what we have underneath. A little bit. Okay, those four are off. Let's see now. Oh, okay, that came off. That's easy. What's this? Okay. Yeah, reduction gear. Oh yeah, just fits. That's clever. Just fits into there. Spine on that. Okay, put that aside. Now, there's that little ring. Okay, so we need another tool. Okay, got this thing here for pulling out these little clip rings. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be fun. Doesn't quite go in there. And I think I also ordered one of these because sometimes I know from experience these sort of rings, they tend to distort quite easily. And they're always a pain to get out. Come on. No, not yet. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, see? Distorted. I mean, this was supposed to bend it back into shape. Okay, so that's off. Now, let's turn it over and do the other side. Up. Okay, this out of the way. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, and back again. Alright, let's see. Take this off. Oh yes, there's a couple of O-rings here. There's one for each. And I'm going to clean up around here as much as I can. These pieces here, make sure that's nice and clean. And this is nice and clean. Alright, so I've got that one, that one. Another O-ring. Oh yeah, there's the other one on the other side. There we go. What I sometimes do with O-rings is if you boil them in water, then hot water, then they tend to. Now this. Okay, how to get this off now? Well, also, okay, there's a wire in here on here which could probably be removed. There. Okay. Let me get something else here. Okay. Pliers. Let's see. Okay, that came off easily. Okay, on the other side there are a couple of little screws, right? So I guess I have to get that off before I can take the whole plate off. Oh yes, there they are. Ah, really small. Maybe. Okay, try it with some 7mm. Okay. Alright. So those came off quite easily. 7mm. The back. Okay. Alright, now how to get this off. I think that's on there pretty good. What we got? Gear puller. Okay, gear puller. Alright. I think that might work. That yeah, there's a little, it seems to be set up for gears. So maybe push it out, because I think without damaging anything, of course, I think the magnets, must be some pretty strong magnets in there, for sure. Okay. Since we're replacing the whole thing anyways. So, gotta move that one, so, what's that, another, no? Okay, what can we find here? Work. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, seems it's moving. Okay, that's easy now. Huh. My goodness. That really doesn't want to come out, does it? Okay, oh, that's off. Okay, that's good. That all right. So, this part with the, with the heavy magnets. So let's turn this around, and we should be able to take. Oh no, there's some more little screws here. Sorry. Ooh, yes. And they require a smaller Allen wrench. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh my. You can see why. And there's another one up. Okay, we'll get that nut up there later. Some of the smaller fingers to work on this. Okay, so that, and then there's this. Okay, use this big spanner. Okay, that, oops. Alright, that came, oh, that's not bad. Came fairly easily. There. Okay, let's see now. Hey, oh, it's off. Okay, it's off. There we go. Okay, so now, put on the new one, and take off the little thermal pads, replace those, 1, 2, 3, and then we're good to see how it goes. Alright, alrighty, set to put this thing back together. So first thing, put in the little thermal pads. They don't seem to have any adhesive on them, so I guess they're not going to go anywhere, are they? It's pretty much fixed. So put this down. Okay. Align with the 3 little holes. Okay, let's see where the little screws with their tiny little lock washers. God, this small stuff. Now turn it over and put the connect the power to the stud setter in there. There's 1 and 2. Again, I'd think you really have to be careful so you don't over tighten anything. It looks so. Okay. As long as there's a connection, I guess it's okay. Check if that's... Yeah. Nothing's moving, so it should be alright. Okay, well, the PC board and the stator are in. Okay, now we have to put that on top. So now we have to put the rotor on there. And this one go in here. Okay, it's fine. Turn this around again. Okay, I think it's in quite far enough. Okay, let's see. I think that's right. And okay, so that just leaves putting on that small clip ring. So you get the tool for that. Find the clip ring. Should be in this bag. Here we go. It's there. Okay, clip ring. There we go. Okay. Right, then we have the gears. And they have 4 machine screws. Alright, all that remains now is to put the covers back on. The O-ring. I I'm also going to put on a little bit of marine grease, having made sure that this is nice and clean. There's no obstructions, no calcification, which sometimes happens. So I put on some, I'm using this Quicksilver stuff. Alright, so now got the new cover on and just tighten down the screws. Now these are going into, on this model, the older model, they're going in on plastic, so you can't, be careful you don't over tighten them too much. You don't want to start stripping them. And they get pretty snug. And I guess maybe should have a check to see if it's actually working now. Put back the skeg. I'll put the skeg back on. Alrighty, so just hook up the battery in the tiller and see if this thing works. Woohoo! Okay. So, battery. Okay. Put this in. Tiller. Won't put on the prop because there's a thing flying around. And, okay. Alright, so we got this E32 error now. What's E32? What is it? E32. Okay, so here, let's see. I know we get an E23, which is recalibrate everything. Oh, it's turning. Seems to be okay. Good.